Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name TC the Voice, aka Gangster turned junker, somebody that turned his life around from coming from the streets into the junk industry. Now listen, guys, I want to have a debate, and I really want to hold it down for those who drive the same kind of trucks that I drive now. The question is, can you make money with a gas truck, right? And there's a lot of videos of guys sitting in front of the camera bashing guys who drive gas trucks, and they have no power and you need a diesel and this and that. And well, I'm here to beg the difference, because at the end of the day, what these guys are not telling you is you can make a lot of money with a gas truck. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars with a gas truck, millions of dollars with gas trucks. But it's all about your business. It's all about how your business is structured. It's all about what are you doing with your trucks, right? Now, the first thing the diesel guys will tell you is, well, you can pull more with a diesel. Well, you didn't ask that person what they're pulling, right? Every business is different. We all doing different stuff with our trucks, right? This person might be doing lawn care. He doesn't need a diesel truck to pull 3 lawnmowers and a couple weed eaters, right? This person might be hauling newspapers. He doesn't need a diesel truck to haul newspapers. So it's all about how much weight you're gonna be pulling on the daily and what you're gonna be doing on the daily. For me, I run gas. I done had diesel truck. I done had them all. But for me, in my business, gas trucks for me are perfect. So for me, I'm in the scrap business. I haul scrap. I haul junk cars, home appliances. Also got a couple dump trailers that I'm gonna add to the arsenal, where I'm only gonna be hauling 2, 3, 4 tons max. That's all I'm hauling, and my trucks can handle that legally, right? So a lot of times you have a lot of people, a lot of these guys only have diesel trucks because they're like, they just want to be I got a diesel truck, because you're trying to be like Tom over here. You're trying to be like Chris over here. You're trying to be like Tyrone over here. They might need diesel trucks, right? They might need diesel trucks. But for what you're doing, you got to ask yourself, do I need a diesel truck? How much weight am I gonna be carrying? If you carrying 8 to 12 tons every day, yeah, you might need a diesel truck. But if you just doing pretty much what I'm doing, truck, trailer, one car at a time, one truck at a time, and you don't need a diesel truck. Number two, you gotta ask yourself, and how far are you going? I don't go far, right? I'm home every night. I go, the farthest I go is an hour and a half out. And then back home. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people will say, well, gas, this and that. Well, let me tell you this about the difference between diesel and gas. I done had both. In the gas, right, from where I don't go far, right, when I had my diesel truck and just one of my trucks, I spent about $100 a day in gas. In my gas truck, I spent about $100 a day in gas. For me, it's the same. Why is it the same? Because I do a lot of stop and go, right? I'm in the city. I'm not on the highway a lot, right? So with that being said, my gas it evens out, because a diesel, it really opens up when you get on that highway. That's when it's not burning no gas. But if you're doing a lot of stop and go in a diesel, you're gonna burn gas the same way a gas truck burns, right? I'm not just making this up. I've had both. It's the same. It's the same for me. I don't know about you, but it's the same for me, right? Number two, yeah, the diesel can pull more, right? Yeah, it's stronger, right? But you got to look at maintenance. You got to look at when it's time for you to work on your vehicle and it's time for you to put your vehicles in the shop, right? What's that shop bill gonna look like? You know, for me, it really wasn't the shop bill. This is what I ran into with diesels, right? And this is why I got away from diesels. Because when it was time to get my truck worked on, all the diesel mechanics around here were telling me they're a month out, a month and a half out. If I chose to keep diesel trucks, right, and at the time I was only doing one truck, a month and a half would destroy of me not doing nothing, my truck down, that would destroy my business, right? So for me, I said, you know what? It's not gonna work for me. My business is like clockwork. I gotta be on it all the time. I gotta be turning them wheels all the time. I can't afford to have my truck down for no month and a half. I don't know where you at, but where I'm at, right? I'm calling all over. This is what I'm being told. A gas truck, my truck's break down, I can get on my hands and knees and fix my truck immediately. Whether it be starter, alternator, just whatever it is. I can fix my trucks and get right back on the road, right? Number two, the shop bills. So if you're looking to get a diesel truck, right, you got to think about the glow plugs, injectors, right? When it was time for me to do that, they cost me like 5,000-6,000, right? And that's basically like a tune-up on a diesel truck. For the trucks I got now, if I want to do a tune-up, on my Chevy 2500 HD. That's spark plugs, wires, $120. If I want to do a tune-up on my Dodge, 400, somewhere in there, guys. So you gotta be careful of listening to people, because you gotta know where your money is. A lot of you guys who wanna get into the trucking industry, right? Who wanna start a trucking company, ask yourself, what are you gonna be doing and where your money is? Because right now you might not have diesel money, you might have gas truck money, right? And still pull what you need to pull legally, right? I'm not saying get a gas truck and pull illegally, or pull you got a gas truck and you pulling 15 cars down the road, you pulling 15 tons down the road. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is structure your business to where it works for you. Ask yourself, right? Is it beneficial for me to get a diesel truck? A lot of these guys got diesel trucks and go park them at factories. A lot of these guys got diesel trucks and they're a painter. A lot of these guys got diesel trucks and they have a landscaping business, right? And when I say landscaping, I'm not talking about those who's cutting trees down. No, you got a tree business, right? I'm talking about you cutting grass and shit. A lot of these guys got diesel trucks and they go park them in front of the construction site, right? So a lot of these guys ain't even getting money with no diesel truck. They just got one to say I got a diesel truck. That's all. They're not getting no money. They're not hauling. They're not pulling nothing, doing absolutely nothing at all. Number two, right? You could be getting a gas truck and you could just be hauling car parts. You don't need a diesel truck for that. You don't, because you're not pulling that much weight, guys. This is what I'm saying to you. So I want this video to really be educational, and just for all my gas truck people out there, get your money. It's a lot of money to be made, but it's all about how you structure your business. It's all about what are you doing with your truck. What Tom is doing with his truck, I'm not doing with my truck. Tom is hauling concrete and dirt. My trucks don't see that. You did? Because I'm in a totally different business, right? So make sure you're making the right decision, because I've seen guys bat a wrong truck and they destroy their business, right? I've seen guys they save up and they take $5,000-6,000 and they find them a piece of junk diesel truck, and that's all their money, and they bat it, and that truck give them nothing but problems when they could have just bought a gas truck, get the wheels rolling, learn the business in and out, and then if you feel like, hey, this gas truck isn't strong enough, it's not doing what I needed to do, stack your money, then get you a diesel truck, right? Right? On in the future, I'm gonna add a diesel truck because I'm gonna be adding a whole nother department to my business where I'm gonna need a diesel truck to haul some real weight. That's the only reason why I'm getting a diesel truck, right? So just remember, man, buying that truck, right, could make or break your business, guys. So like I said, man, y'all drop y'all comment, man. Y'all let me know if you got a diesel truck, if you got a gas truck, what you doing with your truck. It's all love, but we got to make sure that the gas truck drivers are getting on here and educating people too, man. Because you can make money with a gas truck. You hear me? You can get it in with a gas truck, but it's all about what you doing, how you doing it, where you going, how much weight you pulling. That's all. You did? So I love y'all. Y'all stay positive. See y'all in the next one, baby. Peace.